reduce the circuit to this one, so we can calculate the equivalent resistance. The equivalent resistance is R9 plus R10 that are in series plus R7 is in parallel with R6 2 prime. These two are in series with these two, R8 which is in parallel with R4 2 prime, and these two are in parallel again with R5 2 prime. So it means that here we have 17 plus 50, here we have R7 440 in parallel with 110, which is and 88 in parallel with 88 will give 44 ohms, and here it will give 88 plus 44, this is 130 in parallel with 44, I think 44, that's right. This will give a 33 plus 17 plus 60. The equivalent resistance is 100 ohms. From this we can calculate the current, the main current, which is V over RE. 100 volts over 100 will give us 1 amp. From this we can calculate with the current divider, we can calculate current that flows here, which is 132, because this resistance equivalent, the equivalent resistance of this 4 is 132 over 132 plus 44 times the main current, and this would give us, we'll calculate it, 132 plus 44 plus 132, 1 over multiplied by 132 is 0.75 amps. I2 prime is equal to 0.25 amps or 250 milliamps. From this we can get current divider, we can calculate IR7, which we need this current. The current divider again, this is R6 prime over R7 plus R6 prime times I second, and here it's R4 second over R8 plus R4 2 prime times I second, and this I7 is for 110 over 110 plus 440 times 250 milli, and 110 plus 440, 1 over times 110 times 250 will give us a 50 amp here, 50 milliamp, and here will give us 125 milliamps. So we have calculated here 125 milliamp and 50 milliamp. It means if we come back to this circuit, 50 milliamp, 1 amp, and 125 milliamp, it means that the current by Kirchhoff's current law, it means that here flows 75 milliamps, because it's I8 minus I7 will give this current. Once we know this current, we can calculate also I4, which is equal as I minus I7, and this is 1 amp, minus 0.05, and this is 0.95 amp. Knowing I4, we can calculate I1. I1 is I1 or IR1 is the drop in this resistance R3 prime times I4 plus R2 prime times the current that flows here, which is this current minus 0.075 minus 0.075 over R1, and this one R3 prime, I don't remember I3 prime, I3 prime I calculated before. I3 prime didn't get the results. R3 prime is, where did I calculate it? I think it's, we come back here to this circuit. I will find out. Let's give me a time to find out this values. Okay, R3 prime is 15 ohms, R1 prime is 30 ohms, and R2 prime is 10 ohms. So it means though this is 15 times 0.95 plus R2 prime 10 times minus 0.075 0.875 divided by R1 which is equal to R1 is equal to 30 ohms. This will give us 14.25 plus 8.75 over 30, and this is 23 divided by 30. This is 0.766 amp. So the current flowing here is 0.766. From this we can calculate I2 is 0.95 minus I1, and this is plus 0.95. This is 0.18333 amps, and from here we calculate I3. I3 is I2 minus I5, and this is 0.1833 minus 0.075, and this is 0.10833 amps. So we calculate all the currents: I7, I5, I8, R6, which is this one, minus 0.75, so it means 0.875 here. Calculate I3. I3 is this current, I1 is this, I2 is this. We calculated all the currents, and thank you very much.